Virginia and Clemson. Clemson 21-point home favorites, 57.5 the total in this game. One of these weeks they're not covering here, Clemson. It's just a question of which week is it going to be. They're laying 21.5 here in this game. I'm tempted by the Wahoos here, believe it or not, getting 21. You look at Clemson, I think there's bigger games coming up for them. But man, their offense is flying right now. I mean, they have clearly found it on offense with Cade Klubnik and Phil Maffa, and the receivers are starting. Brenningstool, the tight end. I mean, they have got it cooking. Dabo and company on the offensive side of the football. And really ever since the Georgia game, they haven't been stopped on offense. 66, 59, 40, 29, 49. They've just been putting up points every single week. Virginia's coming off a tough loss to Louisville, 24-20, but they've covered 3 in a row, and they've been a winning point spread team. We'll see if they can contain this Clemson offense. Easier said than done. Virginia's defense is kind of hit or miss. But Virginia's offense with Calandria here, can they put up enough points to stay inside a number like this? Clemson's got Louisville after this. So that is their next game following this Virginia game. And that's a pretty big game. Louisville, one of the better teams in the conference. Boy, oh boy. I know Clemson's been a house of fire, obviously. Not easy to step in front of them. 4-1 against the spread their last 5 games. They didn't cover at Florida State. But especially at home, they won by 26 against Stanford, 24 against NC State. It's a lot of points. This could be a little bit of a down spot. I lean Virginia. I like the over more. I got to admit. I mean, these overs for Clemson have been coming in. I think Virginia on offense can do enough against Clemson's defense to contribute with Calandria and company. And I think Clemson obviously should be able to get their share of points. I mean, the last 3 Clemson home games, the 3 other Clemson home games this year at Death Valley, they've scored 66, 59, and 40. So if you get at least that from Clemson in this game, you got a good chance to get the 17 to 20, 21 points maybe that you need from Virginia to send you over 57.5. So I lean Virginia. I like the total more, though, the over 57.5. I cashed with Clemson Wake over last week. I'll probably go back to the well with an over here in this one. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, that was a tough loss. A couple minutes left, and they didn't do anything. They had the lead over Louisville. Ron just put in the chat, he needs to be more consistent. He does.
Yeah.
I still think he's all right. This is a shit ton of points. I have to say, this is the best team they've played. Okay, so App State, NC State, it's just shitty. Stanford, awful. Florida State, and Wake. This will be their best team, so that's why I'm tempted with the 21.5. And I've loved what Clemson's been doing, scoring points. In another game, they could probably win by more than 3 touchdowns. I'm not so sure. What's their next game real quick? They're just at home at Louisville. Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted here with Virginia with the points, especially at 21.5. I think they have enough offense to maybe hang around.
They've been a good road dog, too. I remember they were 20.5-point road dogs late in the year at Louisville last year. They lost by 7. The road underdog role for them, they've actually been – that's why I think this could be –
They've been pretty good on the road. You're right. I mean, Wake's not very good. They beat them. They beat up Coastal Carolina. They have been pretty good, dating back to last year. Yeah.
And it's very interesting that we haven't seen any money on Clemson. This open 21, it's stayed there for the first couple days that the lines have been out for this week. So that's telling right there. And it's my sense that maybe Virginia could stay inside the number here.